We go at this moment live to Brazil as the COP30 summit continues and the leaders are taking the family photo. Let's see. We have live images at this moment. We are looking at the leaders that have gathered in Belém do Pará in the Brazilian Amazon, summoned by Brazilian President Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva. Over 50 heads of state or government and over 40 subnational leaders are present here at this meeting that takes place days before the official UN gathering. We see at this moment that the leaders are gathering around. They are about to take the traditional family photo, family event for this type of conferences. We see the Brazilian president, also Antonio Guterres, Secretary General of the United Nations, who opened the discourses yesterday at the first day of the summit. We also see Dilma Rousseff, head of the BRICS Bank and also former president of Brazil, that traveled to the Brazilian Amazon as well. Let's recall that this summit is taking place in Belém do Pará. And this was very important, very significant for the government of Brazil to choose, as we see other Latin American leaders and references, representative of Venezuela, for example, among other world leaders. In this event, we were saying that the election of Belém do Pará as the place to take and to hold the summit was very significant. President Lula highlighted this yesterday when he said that the summit was taking place in the heart of the Amazon, and the Amazon was the highest symbol of the most important of the situation, the climate crisis that we're living, the idea of preserving the Amazon, taking care of the effects that the global industry is taking on nature, and specifically this moment as we are seeing that the leaders are taking hands as is usual for this event. Let's recall that the main target and the main objective of this event that we're seeing right now is to not only make negotiations, take decisions, but implement decisions that have already taken place and show a coordinated effort in the fight to stop global warming. That is the set goal. Antonio Guterres, Secretary General from the United Nations, that we're seeing there holding hands with President Lula, said it yesterday. Implementation, implementation, implementation is the key word of this COP summit. Next week will be the official conference held by the UN, and this is just the previous summit, the climate summit that has been gathered and summoned by the president of Brazil, Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, in order to continue the efforts, continue the negotiations, and hopefully arrive to next week with clear, concrete proposals. That's also a very specific term that we heard yesterday, concrete proposals in order to save the environment, to save the planet from the climatic crisis that it's facing right now. Once again, these are the leaders that have gathered here in Belém do Pará. The meeting that we were just talking about that will take place next week will also be in Belém do Pará, in this place, city in the heart of the Amazon, as we were saying. That was the main event that we were just saying, the family photo of this COP30 summit.